Hey, live from the desktop. There we go. Perfect. Figure out where. I feel like I'm so off-centered. There we go. All right. Hey guys, how we doing? Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday. I am definitely having an awesome Sunday. Just got to eat me some food, grub a little bit. So we're going to give this a couple minutes, have some people jumping on. Hello. So I hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone. Football season is getting started, which I am super pumped about. And by the way, I am not going to stop doing these social media Sunday videos, even when football season is going on. That's a big step, guys. I'm gonna tell you, that's a serious sacrifice for me, for sure. So, if you guys are definitely just joining, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves. I do appreciate that. Share this video with your teams. It's gonna be extremely beneficial. We're gonna be talking about mass recruiting distributors. Okay, super beneficial, extremely important. Hey guys, let's be perfectly honest with you. Network marketing is, we got to make sure that we're taking care of. We got to make sure that we're taking care of growing a team. We got to make sure that we're constantly focusing on bringing in new clients, new sales. So, this video is primarily going to focus on the distributor aspect of things and really focusing on growing our team. I feel like it's a very common problem, a huge question that I get asked all the time. Johnny, what do I need to focus on when it comes to distributors? I literally have compiled a nice big list. Over the last couple of weeks during my live videos, I've asked you guys, what do you guys need help with? What do you feel you need help with? What do you want me to go live about? The distributor part is probably one of the biggest. And then next week, I do want to kind of follow up when Natalie's feeling a little bit better. We're going to have her jump on with me as well, and we're going to cover loyal customer aspect. But this week, we're going to focus on distributors, okay? Distributor retention. We're going to focus on attraction marketing. I'm going to touch base with some attraction marketing tips. Let me flip the slide on real quick. Focus on some attraction marketing tips. Focus on some branding, a little bit of value posting, but we're gonna hit everything kind of overall. I do want to give this another minute or so because I know this number is going to jump drastically. And if you guys are definitely just joining, drop me some likes, drop me some loves. If you do share this video, drop a share down in the comments. I always like to know who's sharing. And since we were talking about football Sundays, drop your favorite football team down there in the chat. So that way I can get a little. That way we can get a little rivalry going. I always like to know everybody's favorite football team is. Just random. A little random side note for sure. But and guys, I do want to say this first off. Thank you guys so much that reached out and congratulated us for being top distributor enrollers. Really appreciate that. Like, you guys are building such a culture, and I truly blessed to be a part of it. I really do appreciate it. Absolutely incredible how many people had reached out, and just people I've never even talked to, and it's just having that. And this is why I made a couple of statuses this week, guys. You never know who you're inspiring. You never know who you are inspiring. You never are going to know. So the only thing you can do is just constantly make sure that you're always, no matter what, putting valuable content out there. Always aim to help everybody. Have that abundance mentality. If it's impacting your paycheck, if it's not impacting your paycheck, it doesn't matter. Aim to help everybody, okay? Doesn't matter who it is, because at the end of the day, the more people you help, the more people you inspire, the more people you bless, the better off you're going to be. Very plain and simple. So again, I do appreciate everybody that reached out. Very much so. Thank you guys. And if you guys are just joining, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves. Do share this video with your team. We are going to get started. One of the big things, so everybody knows kind of how I feel, my perception when it comes to the marketing aspect. Because guys, this is network marketing. We are marketing. Okay, very plain and simple. There's a lot of different ways that you can work your business. There's a lot of different ways that you can work your business. All different types. You know, you've got social media, you've got belly to belly, you've got house parties, you've got, and then even to take it a step further, you do have different methods as far as with, attraction marketing. You do have different methods as far as with cold messaging. You do have different methods as far as with, there's all kinds of different methods. Branding. You've got ways of being able to what do they call it? Confusion marketing, I think is what they call it, or something like that. Again, there's all kinds of different marketing ways out there. The big thing I can tell you is just find a style that works for you. Okay, I used to be someone that would jump on here. You guys would know I'm not a cold messenger. I don't like it. I would get on here and I would rant about how I didn't like people that cold messaged. It just wasn't my thing, whatever it possibly was. And one thing that I've come to learn is No matter what, okay, no matter what, don't worry. If you're doing something and it's working, don't change it because you hear something, okay? If you're doing something that's working, it's like that old saying, that saying that everybody used to say, if what you're doing is working, don't try to fix something that isn't broke, okay? Take what you can from certain people and of course, definitely apply it to what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that, but make sure you're focusing on what's working for you. If you're someone because, hey, you know what? I have some friends, they straight up have told me, yo, Johnny, bro, I know you don't like cold messaging. I don't feel productive if I'm not cold messaging. Hey, I can understand that. They're like, yo, that's how I work my business. Try to tell somebody that's already made 7 figures in their business, hey, you don't need to be cold messaging. You need to be focused on building relationships. And they're going to look at you and they're going to go, yeah, okay, well, I've already made $1 million, bro. I don't need to do that. You have to find what works for you guys, okay, when it comes to it, when it comes to this business, okay? Because there are so many different methods, so many different ways that you could possibly work this business. And it's very, very plain and simple. So find what works for you, stick with it, be consistent. No matter what it is, the consistency is always going to pay. And again, I've got several different tips here. But a couple of the things I want to touch on, I did want to kind of touch on attraction marketing. It's what I do. It's how I've been able to mass enroll every single month without ever having to send out a message. Okay, I don't send out messages. I don't. It's not my thing. I think the most that I message is on Sundays, messaging some of you guys, hey, by the way, I'm going to be covering this on social media Sundays. That's the most messaging I do. I don't message. I focus purely on building relationships through the comments. That's my thing. That's how I've always done it. That's what I'm always going to do. That's how I'm going to continue to grow my business. It's what's effective and it's what works for me. So kind of going into it, attraction marketing. What is attraction marketing? Okay. Attraction marketing is very, very simple, guys. You're going to put value out there that's going to attract people to you. Okay. You're going to be so focused. By the way, if you've been utilizing any kind of attraction marketing, if you're someone that utilizes attraction marketing, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. Okay. Just very, very generally, just very general interested. If you're someone that builds your business using a different method, I want you to drop a 2 in the comments. I'm very interested, just in general. Hey, you might know something I don't know. I'm trying to figure out all the keys over here. If you guys have a crazy method, a different method of how you market the business, if you're utilizing attraction marketing, 1. If you're doing something different, drop 2. Doesn't matter what the difference is. Too many different marketing styles to really go off. But the focus whenever it comes to attraction marketing, guys, is relationship building. Okay. Relationship building is crucial. It's key. It's one of the most important aspects of network marketing. Network marketing, social media, it's social. Okay. Social media it's literally right now thriving off of relationships. If you're not focusing on building relationships, they're putting you in the category of spamming people. And once you're in that category, guess what happens? Nobody's seeing your content. You know, this is over the last 2.5, 3 weeks, Facebook has made a lot of updates in their algorithm to really focus on people that are spending time interacting and engaging with others. Okay. I'm not kidding you guys. I have had more people in my inbox going, hey, I got a question. I don't understand. Why am I not getting interaction anymore? I'm not getting engagement. I'm not getting likes. I'm not getting comments. I was getting, at least I was getting 20, 30 likes and I was getting 10 comments. I'm not getting anything now. So why is nobody seeing my stuff? Well, there's a lot of different reasons. But I'm going to tell you, if you're not focused on building relationships, if you're mass messaging people, if you are putting spammy content out there, if you're posting what sounds like advertisement, and that's what you're doing, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be effective. Facebook is limiting it. Guys, I talk about this all the time. There's a reason why Mark Zuckerberg is the 4th richest man in the world. He is about his money. And even on top of that, I do want to touch on this. It's something I did want to kind of touch on. Okay, if you're utilizing groups, okay, I love groups. If you're utilizing groups for customer retention, phenomenal. There's nothing wrong. Loyal customer groups are great. If you have a group that for your customers that are already involved in your business to let them know about current specials, stuff that's going on, whatever it possibly is, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. Brilliant. If you are utilizing groups, though, if you're misusing groups right now, if you're utilizing them for the purposes of pushing product, if you're utilizing them for the purposes of pitching your business, if you're mass adding people to groups and people are leaving and reporting the group for misusage, Facebook is actually closing the groups down now. This is the reason why. If you are making money off of Facebook and you're not paying for Facebook ads, they are no longer allowing this to happen. You can continue to utilize your groups as far as for loyal customers, as far as for distributors. You can utilize your groups as far as for your business aspect. But if you're utilizing a group and you're misusing a group for the wrong purposes of pitching business, groups are not made for pitching business. They're not made for pitching product. That is not the purpose of a group. The purpose of a group is they bring a smaller community of people together to focus on building relationships and adding value to that group of people. That is the purpose of a group. And I'm going to tell you, Facebook is all in on groups right now. Huge. Okay. So if you're misusing groups, I'm going to tell you that's another, man, I literally, guys, I'm not kidding you when I say I wake up to 40, 50, 60, 70 messages a day from different people asking me social media questions. I get a lot of my social media now. You guys are pointing stuff out to me as far as, and I love it. You guys can keep on messaging me. You guys are, hey man, I don't know why this is going on. What's going on with this? What's going on with that? Can you check into this? Can you tell me what's going on with this? Facebook is closing groups right now like crazy. So if you're misusing your groups, don't be upset. I'm forewarning you. That's what they want. We have to play by Facebook's rules. It's machine learning. It's how it works. It's unfortunately, it's their business. We got to abide by their rules, plain and simple. So going into the attraction marketing aspect, if you're utilizing attraction marketing, you don't need to be using these groups for pitching product. You don't need to be, you don't need to be advertising or spamming people on your timeline. Okay, attraction marketing avoids the whole spamming as a whole. Okay, it's going to teach you how to actually put value out there to your friends list and how to actually build a business without ever having to like your posts are going to sound like you're not even trying to sell stuff. I have people all the time. They go, dude, I don't understand how you guys mass enroll people. I get on your page. You don't even pitch the business. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I very much so do. You're skimming through it. You're not paying attention. Read the post. They're there. Oh, they're there. It's psychology. It's a lot of psychology. And I'm going to tell you, network marketing as a whole, guys, is a lot of psychology. Psychology is one of the biggest aspects of this business. All right. We say network marketing is self-development with a compensation plan. It very much so is. But I'm going to tell you this. You've got to learn to really focus on the psychology aspect of things, because the more that you focus on psychology, the better and more successful you're going to be in this business. Plain and simple. I will tell you guys that all day long. What's your favorite books? What's your favorite books for attraction marketing? There's not really books, to be honest with you. I mean, I've never read a book. It's just something that I've always kind of naturally done. It's very simple. I mean, it's extremely simple. It's just one of those things where you're just trying to put content out there for people to bring them to you. You want to give value to people. So people all the time, they go, Johnny, why do you do these videos? Like, man, you should be charging for this information. Why do you do these videos? Why do you put so much content out there for free? Why do you go live? And why do you just give people all your secrets? First off, I'm not giving you all my secrets. I'm gonna tell you guys that straight up. No, you're not getting all my secrets. My team gets secrets. Okay, I put value out there because it attracts people to you. That is attraction marketing. You focus on giving people something to bring them to you. And I always like to use that food court. I think that's like the best one. I don't know why. You go to the food court. What happens when you're walking through the food court when you're at the mall? You walk through the food court. You got the lady standing there holding the bourbon chicken, and she's like, "Here, honey, you can have a little sample." She's giving you like a quarter piece of like one of the little pieces of chicken that they give you, and you taste that, and you're like, "Man, all right, that tastes good." Oh yeah, by the way, it's on special. You go over there, you can get it for $4.99. You get two chickens and a rice, and you're gonna get a can of Mountain Dew. I always say it. I don't know why. This little side note. I had this lady. Whenever I was growing up, my mom used to work in the mall. She was a hairdresser, and every time I walked through the mall, she always be standing there. Oh, $4.99 special. There you go, baby. Go get your chicken and rice. Can Mountain Dew. All right, I love it. Sorry, it's a little side note. Extremely humorous. But that is what it is, though. That's a perfect example of it. You're putting value out there. You're attracting people to you. They're getting a sample of what it is you offer, and then you're good to go. Okay. The purpose of attraction marketing is almost in that aspect. If you want people to really, really kind of be like jealous in a sense, like, well, how is that happening? What's going on? I want that. You want people to crave what you have, and the way that you do that is by putting value out there. Okay, I put value out there because I want people to know what to expect when you're going to join my business. I'm gonna put a lot of value out there for you guys, and I'm going to continue to put value out there in the videos. I'm huge on putting as much value out there as possible, but I don't put all the value out there. All the value is saved for my team. Okay, I'm gonna put 80% of the information, and that's what I like to. I like to call that kind of like the 80-20 rule. I'm gonna give you guys 80% of what I know, but that extra like 20%, that's saved for my team. That's reserved for them. That's what's gonna get them to a different level. Okay, I love to help people, of course, but I'm not going to do everything for free. That's just how it is. And so we got to make sure that we're focusing on getting value out there, because that's what attracts people to you. It's also going to help you with branding. Okay, I like to tell people you need to somewhat become an expert in your field. Focus on putting quality. You need to focus on putting quality information together. You need to make sure that you're good at what you're doing. Don't just start something and just like, okay, and then just to be, perfectly honest with you, you kind of just you don't really take it serious. Guys, network marketing, if you treat network marketing like a hobby, you're going to spend money. Okay? Plain and simple. If you treat this business like a hobby, you part-time it, you're going to spend money. You treat this business like a business and you're going to make money. Okay? I don't know any successful business that runs working 4, 5, 6 hours a week. Name one. If you can name one, please. You drop it in the comments. Does Chick-fil-A run 4, 5, 6 hours a week? Does your grocery store run 4, 5, 6 hours a week? Does Walmart run 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a week? No, they're 24 hours. Amazon's 24 hours. What happens to them guys? They're the most successful big monopolies, grossing more money per year than anybody. Okay, this is a business. Treat it like a business and you're going to get paid like a business. Treat it like a hobby, you're going to spend money like a hobby. Hey, a lot of people don't get paid for their hobbies. Plain and simple. This can be a hobby that can pay you if you utilize it and you do this the correct way. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves. I do appreciate that. And by the way, just random curiosity. If this is your first time on this video, drop me a new down in the comments. Unless it's one of those ones that gets like 5,000 comments on it. I'm pretty good about going back and commenting to people. But if it gets like 5,000 comments, I don't know about that one. So the whole purpose of attraction marketing, guys, we're going to stay away from volume by numbers. That's really the key. Okay, so I put the value out there. That's really, really what I'm huge on. I put as much value out there as possible. And that's what's really going to kind of focus on bringing people to you. I do it through live videos. I love my live videos. Live videos don't get blocked. Hey, you know what, guys, if you're having a hard time pitching business, are you pitching it in words, using words that are salesy? Guess what? Facebook Live, you can go live and I can sit here and I can say, hey, guys, you can join my team for $9.99. You can join my team for $99.99. You can join my business. I can sell you wraps. I can say BOGO. I can say sale. Hey, guess what? The greens cost $33 for a loyal customer. I can explain the loyal customer program to you. And guess what? It's not going to get blocked. Try saying any of that in a post. And how many people do you think are seeing it? 5, maybe 10? That's why we use Facebook Live. Okay? Facebook Live is not blocked. It's not screened. Even if you're only getting 60, 70, 80, 100, 150 views on a live video, I'm going to tell you this. That's a very, very good kind of good idea as to how many people are actually viewing your post, because I can tell you your live videos are on average getting on a good live video are getting somewhere between maybe like 500, or on a good live video, they're getting anywhere between 800 to 1,000% more visibility than a text post. Okay. So if you're someone that's getting 300 views, so you can go ahead and you can think about 10% of that is what you're going to be getting on your post. So very, very, very carefully, you want to make sure that you're going live, guys. There's nothing wrong with going. I will go live sometimes and just talk about the business opportunity. I did it during that $9.99. I went live and said, hey guys, listen, this is what we got going on, blah, blah, blah. Plain and simple. I never made a post. I never made a post about it. I went live about it. I went live about it one time. That was it. One time. Sign 59 distributors. It's that simple. That simple, guys. You just have got to learn to utilize the features that are there. Use the tools around you that other people are not really utilizing. So kind of touching on the distributors, the aspect of things, you want to make sure that you're following up, guys. I will tell you guys that. Please make sure you're following up. Fortune's in the follow-up. I'm a follow-up. Natalie's a follow-up. We had someone that followed up with us for a year. We joined a business. Okay? Don't push people away. People are not messaging you. They're not getting back with you. Set the tone up front. I'm huge on that. Set the tone with these people. Hey, listen, man, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm going to bug you. I'm going to bug you. I'm going to message you like crazy. So unless you're prepared to be messaged like crazy, unless you want me to be in your inbox every day, driving you nuts, spamming you, so to speak, be upfront with me. Hey, man, if this isn't for you, just let me know. I don't want to make that awkwardness. I don't want to create that awkwardness to where if I was to see you at the grocery store and we're walking through the aisle, you over here ducking down behind the zucchinis, over here opening up the frozen food section on something that you ain't even interested in eating because you're trying to hide. So set the tone with people up front. Don't create, so that way it eliminates creating that awkwardness. I'm a huge believer in that. It's really something that's worked effectively. Set your dates, set a time. Don't let them, oh, I'll get back with you. I'll get back with you. I'm going to tell you what that means. Guys, someone tells you, oh, I'll get back with you, I'll let you know, that means they're not interested. If you're not setting the time with somebody and you're not being assertive with it, like, yo, this is when we're going to do it. How's Friday at 5 o'clock work? Perfect. I'm going to pencil you in. You better make sure you call them Friday at 5 o'clock. Very plain and simple. Okay. You dictate. It's your business. Okay. When you call up your doctor's office, okay, you call up your doctor's office and you make an appointment. Does the doctor go, okay, well, when works for you? They say, no, listen, this is what we got. We got Thursday open. How about how's Thursday at 2 o'clock? Perfect. Sounds good. You set the tone. You set the appointment. Busy people, you want to appear busy. Even if you're not busy, appear busy. Okay, this is your business. You need to run it like a business. Set the appointment, set the time, hold yourself accountable, and make sure you follow up with them. Okay, you got to do it. And then if it doesn't work, hey, if they don't answer, shoot them a message. Hey, I just wanted to follow up with you. I wanted to see if everything's working out all right. Like I said, this is how it is. Whatever, blah blah blah. Let me know if this isn't something for you. Make sure you give people a way out. Hey, if this doesn't sound like something you're interested in, you're not hurting my feelings. You're not going to hurt my feelings by telling me no. You're going to hurt my feelings by ignoring me. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest. And I tell people straight up, I'm very real with people. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. That's very disrespectful. Just let me know if this isn't something you're interested in. Not a problem. Because, guys, somebody that's going to waste your time on a follow-up, guess what they're going to do in your business? They're going to waste your time. They're going to be that person that they're going to answer the phone for a week. If you've ever had these people in your business, they answer. You've had to chase them. They get signed up. They work for about a week, and then you're chasing them, and that's all it ends up being. And then they just completely stop talking to you. If you ever had that happen in your business, I want you to drop a 3 in the comments. It happens. We've had it happen. Okay. I don't chase people. I wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck. Hey, you know what? This is here for you when you're ready. All right. This is a voluntary army, guys. People come and go as they please. All right. You want them to come back and work. Learn to communicate with them. Communication is everything in a business. Okay. We need to make sure that we are communicating with people. Okay. We need to make sure that we're communicating. Communication is everything in this business. All right. And communicate with them. That's one of the biggest keys. And not even just that, if they don't have the decency to take the time to communicate with you and explain what's going on, hey, I'm not interested, guys, that's not somebody you want in your business. Plain and simple. That's not somebody at all that you want in your business. You want people in your business that are like, yeah, they're up front, they're telling you how it is, they're making sure that you're going, they're right here with you, they support you, they follow you, they're right there all the time. Okay. So whenever you're going into your posting, all right, so we're going to talk about text posting. When you're doing your text post, make sure you're asking yourself 3 questions. First off, how is this helping? How is this post helping somebody? Okay, is this post going to help somebody? Because if it's not helping somebody, then why am I making this post? Plain and simple. The next thing is this post, is it inspiring somebody? Is it offering, again, is it helping? Is it offering a solution? Is this post inspiring somebody? Is it a positive post? Is it a mindset post that somebody's going to need to hear? That is helping. So there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. And then the third question you need to ask yourself, which I've kind of switched it a little bit. Would you buy from yourself? If you were to be scrolling through your newsfeed and you were to see that post, would you stop and message yourself about that? Because if you wouldn't, then why are you posting it? If you are not sold on your own marketing style, then why are you posting it? Don't just post the post. There's no purpose in posting the post. If you would not buy from yourself, then we need to change what you're doing. That's business 101. If you're doing something that is not yielding you the result that you want, you need to change. And vice versa. If you're doing something that's working out and it's absolutely phenomenal, go out there and kill it. Go out there and kill it. Keep doing what you're doing. Plain and simple. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves. I appreciate that, guys. And yes, Natalie just said it. Appointments have changed our business. We set appointments all the time with people. Very plain and simple. You got to set appointments. And that works with you. That's your team too. You should be on your team's beck and call, but make sure that you're setting appointments with your team. Make sure that you're doing stuff, because guys, people don't join people that don't appear busy. Ray just said it. That's perfect. People don't join people. If you look like if you're over here and you're posting 8-10 times a day, you don't look very busy to me. You don't look like exactly somebody that I want to be joining. I want to be going into business with. I'm over here thinking, in my mind, what I say to somebody that's posting 6 or 8 times a day, I say, wow, you got a lot of time to be on social media just hanging out. Your business can't be doing that well. Appear busy. This is all a game of mindset. This is all a game of psychology. Plain and simple. You want to make sure that you're putting value out there. All right. We have to be putting value out there. Value is the key. All right. The more value you put out there to people, the more you're going to get in return. The more value you put out to people, guess what? You're going to build an influence that way. Leadership is influence. And I do want to tell you guys, emphasize this. You want to be a mass distributor enroller, you got to be doing leadership development. If you love leadership development, I want you to drop a 4 in the comments. Even better than that, if you love leadership development, I want you to drop some loves. I want to see a whole bunch of loves go across that screen. I am a firm believer in leadership, self-development, leadership development, doesn't matter what it is. If you love leadership development, I want to see some loves. I want you to drop a whole bunch of loves across that screen. Guys, leadership development is one of the biggest aspects of growing a successful business, okay? Leaders attract leaders. Plain and simple, leaders attract leaders. You need to become the leader that you want to attract. If you're not doing leadership development, I can guarantee you your business isn't growing. You're not going to be recruiting distributors. You've got to make sure that you got to be doing, and not whether it's self-development or whether it's leadership development, because they are two different things, okay? You need to make sure that you're doing it. It's imperative to a business, okay? The best leaders are the best learners. Okay, the more that we learn, the more that we earn, the more that you learn, the more you pour into yourself, the more successful you are going to be in this business. Okay, you want to be an ambassador, you want to attract an ambassador to your business, you want to attract a diamond to your business. Are you mentally a diamond? Because you can't just tell yourself, "Oh, I'm a diamond. Oh, I'm a double diamond. Oh, I'm a ruby." Well, if you're not mentally a ruby, you're not a ruby. Okay, it's development. It's very much so development. It's not just, guys, again, this is a business, okay? The people that are sitting, the CEOs sitting at the top of their companies, the most successful CEOs in the world, guess what they're doing? They're focused so much on leadership development and growing. Most Fortune 500 companies, for their managers and for their they do leadership courses because they understand the importance of, guess what? These people are in charge of people. They need to make sure that they're doing leadership. They're not managing. There's a difference between a leader and a manager. Nobody joined network marketing to be managed. People join network marketing to be led. Okay, lead by example. And if you're not doing leadership development, don't expect your team to do it. You've got to make sure that you're doing leadership development. It's the most important. I will tell you single-handedly, it's the most important aspect. It's what's made us promote. It's what's gotten us into the ranks that we're continuing to grow. People are attracted to leaders. Okay, that's plain and simple. And I do want to tell you guys this. The more leadership development that Natalie and I have been doing, guess what? We're attracting better quality people. As we have progressed with our leadership, and our leadership level went from a 5 to a 6 to a 7 to an 8. I don't know what our leadership level would be considered right now. I'm just using numbers. As we've continued to grow ourselves as people and as leaders, guess what? We've started attracting better and better and better and better. It's the nature of the business. You need to become the leader that you want to attract. You guys want to know why someone like Ronnie Brown has got like 5 millionaires underneath her? Because she's a developed leader, plain and simple. She wouldn't have 5 millionaires underneath her if she wasn't a developed leader. She wouldn't have top 25 income earners in the entire company underneath her. And I'm just kind of throwing those numbers out. I know she got a bunch of them. So love Ronnie Brown. I will tell you guys that's leadership development. That is pure example of what we should be focused on. Plain and simple. All right. Aim to fix problems. Okay. Don't aim to fix solutions. Okay. Or excuse me. Don't let me change that up. Threw that one off a little bit. Aim to fix problems. Okay. Offer people solutions. Okay. Don't offer people opportunity. Don't sell product. Sell solutions. The more that you sell a solution to people, the more you're going to connect with them. All right. Selling a product, man, that's like commercials. And I always, this is something I've been talking about in recent. You know what? Life is not about advertisement. Advertisement is so hated nowadays. People used to look forward to commercials and stuff like that. You know what? Commercials are so down right now with advertisement and with spam that we don't even watch commercials anymore. You know what we do? What are we on? We're on Netflix watching our favorite TV series. We ain't got to worry about the commercials. We're buying DVD set boxes. We're over here TiVoing so that way we can DVR and we can skip right through the commercials. Do you want to watch a commercial? Then stop being a commercial. People don't like commercials. Don't be a commercial. Be the story. Be the TV show. Be the movie. That is what sells. That's what connects with people. That's what people remember. People don't remember. I don't remember commercials. You can have all these favorite commercials in your mind that you've loved your entire life, and guess what? You ain't going to remember none of them. I can guarantee you that. Man, you know what? This one commercial, I don't really remember it. Yeah, but you're going to remember your favorite movie, aren't you? Be the movie. Don't be the commercial. I'm huge on that. This is something else, too, that I've had to learn to do. So when it comes to talking to people, because now we're going to kind of get into the distributor aspect. When you're really, really focusing on recruiting distributors, guys, stop focusing on your own needs and start focusing on other people's needs, okay? And this kind of goes into relationship building 101. This kind of goes into relationship building 101. One thing I did want to kind of touch on real fast If you guys are making posts, because we were talking about posting, this is something I kind of left out. If you guys are making posts and you're messaging every single person that likes your post, I can guarantee you you're killing your interaction as well, okay? You don't need to be messaging every single person that likes your post. I'm going to tell you guys that. And I want to tell you the reason as to why. So some people agree with this, some people don't. I'm going to tell you why, and this is from my own personal experience. So whenever I was because I used to do it, I would be over here, I would be messaging people that, hey guys, or who's interested in, I'm just throwing something generic out there. Who's interested in joining my team for $99.99? I'll teach you how to make a six-figure income from social media. Something very, very basic, very general, okay? I would get maybe 20 likes on that post. I would message those people. First off, they would never like my post again afterwards. You want to know why? Because in their mind, they just said, wow, so I like this guy's post to support him, and now he's over here pitching me a business. Are you kidding me? I'm never going to like your post ever again. Think about that. Plain and simple. And I started realizing that whenever I was liking other people's posts and they were doing the same thing to me, I was like, I don't want to join your business. And then guess what? I would unfriend them, I would unfollow them, and I was like, maybe I need to stop liking people's posts, or maybe I need to stop liking people's posts. No, maybe I need to stop messaging people that are liking my post. Someone comments on your post and they say, hey, I'm interested, can you shoot me some info? Shoot them info. If somebody asks you a question about your business, about your opportunity, and they're asking you a question about it, they're inquiring about your business, that's open door. But to message somebody because they like your post, all you're doing is you're killing your future likes. Plain and simple. Guys, and again, I kind of got to use myself in this. You guys want to know why I get so many likes whenever when I make a business post? Because I don't message those people. I wait for them to message me. That's attraction marketing, okay? I'm not going to go through and message 300 people because guess what? The next time I make one of those posts, I'm going to get like 50 likes. That's just common sense. So don't be mass messaging people because they like your post. I'm going to tell you that's the fastest way to kill your credibility and one of the fastest ways to cause your business to just go down. I'm a firm believer in making sure that you're messaging people that are asking for information or message people that are in your inbox, okay? Don't message people because they like your post because they're never going to like your post. That's a very, very common question that I get asked. And if it's, I guess maybe, if it's somebody that, I don't know, I just don't agree. I don't agree with it. It doesn't work for me. And whenever I stop doing that, I watch my visibility grow and grow and grow and grow. So I'm going to continue to do it. Relationship building, again, so we're taking yourself out of it. When you're building relationships with people, guys, and you're really focusing on the relationship aspect of things, take yourself out of the situation. Really, really get in depth with them, okay? You need to find out their why. Ask them questions. Ask questions. When I'm talking, I get distributors on the phone, okay? And I want to tell you guys the reason as to why I get distributors on the phone. So as you continue to grow in this business, you're going to come across certain red flags for distributors. Like I just talked about a little while ago. Hey, if we set an appointment and you don't have the decency to shoot me a message back, you're not someone I want on my team because you got poor communication skills. This is a business built off of communication. Plain and simple. Hey, do things happen? I understand things happen. Maybe you have your kid in the bathroom and you read the message and your kid did something where they pooped in the bath. I just seen, I don't know why. That's so crazy. If you're a parent, I'm sure you've had your kids do this. Now you got a whole mess you got to clean up. I'm just trying to relate to the parents, okay? And so maybe now you got a whole entire mess that you got to clean up. You probably set your phone down. You think the last thing that you probably worried about is messaging old Johnny Jumpman over here. We're talking about business. You over here worried about cleaning up the poop water. Like, hey, it happens. I know. If you're a parent, you have your kids out there, y'all know. I ain't got to explain nothing new to you guys. But it happens. So life happens. There's nothing wrong, again, with just shooting somebody a follow-up message. But again, if they're not going to continue to communicate with you, guys, don't chase people. Chasing people leads to manipulation. Manipulation is a manager trait, okay? Persuasion is completely different than manipulation, okay? Persuading people is a leadership trait. Manipulation is a manager trait. We want to avoid management traits because that leads to management mode, okay? That leads to burnout. That leads to poor customer retention. That leads to poor communication. We want to make sure that we're focusing on doing everything that we can to build the relationships with people. So, find out their why. Really go in depth with this, okay? Guys, whenever I talk to people, hey, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to find out your why. I want to find out about you. I want to find out about your kids. I write down information. I write down some of these notes, okay? There's nothing better than building, hey, so yeah, oh, well, that's awesome. So what's your daughter's name? Oh, perfect, awesome. What's your son's name? Oh, great. What, you guys are going on vacation? Oh, that's awesome. Great. This, that, blah, blah, blah. I'll talk to them. You know what? If I don't sign, so say that we just talked and you're over here and you're like, yeah, my son's name's this, my daughter's name's this. And yeah, we're going on vacation to Disney World. I'll talk to you whenever we get back. Oh, that's awesome. Sounds good. Hey, you guys enjoy your trip. If people are busy, okay, understand that this is a marathon, okay? And a good friend of mine actually kind of said it the best. This is a marathon with sprinting involved, okay? We need people today. We need people tomorrow. We're going to need people in 2 weeks. We're going to need people in a month. We're going to need people in 3 months. We're going to need people in 6 months, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Don't be in a hurry to get every single person today. If you're in a hurry to get these businesses take time. You want to build it the right way. You want to build it strong. It takes time. Very plain and simple. So don't be thinking like, oh, I need it now, because I need money now. This is the only way. I got to get it done in this month. Yo, if you need money right now, I'll be the first one to say this. You need a job. Plain and simple. If you need money right now, go get a job. I worked a job for 9 months while we started this business. 6 months, 7 months, whatever. The first half of this business. I was working 100 hours a week. Okay? If you need a job, go get a job. Plain and simple. You need money to start a business. Businesses aren't free to start. Plain and simple. Okay? So do what you got to do. Focus on building the relationship. Get in depth with their why. They tell you they're going on vacation? Great. Hey, follow up with them. So, hey, how was your vacation? Don't make it about the business. Okay? So this is where the common problem comes. So people start asking, okay, so I'm building relationships. I'm focusing on the relationship aspect. You know, I'm finding out about them, about their why. I'm asking them questions as far as like what's going on in life. What do they do for work and this and that? But I don't know the perfect timing to pitch the business. If you've ever had this happen, I want you to drop me some loves. I haven't seen any loves pop up across the screen. Drop me some loves and drop me a 6 down in the comments. Okay? If you've ever had this happen to where you don't know the correct timing of when I need to pitch the business. Okay? When? Because this is a very common question. I get asked this all the time. When do I pitch it? I don't understand. I don't know when to throw it out there. There is no perfect timing. Okay? There's not a perfect timing to pitch the business. Okay? The perfect timing to pitch the business is all dictated off how the conversation's going. I have learned, okay, now again, we're going to go into psychology a little bit. You've got to ask questions to make people inquire to you about what it is you do. So, for example, and this is a common story. I've used this one a couple times. Have a day where I'm going to the pool, okay? It's a Monday, okay? We all know those people. Boy, they work them cubicle jobs, okay? They're in a cubicle Monday morning, 12 o'clock at noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They're really, really over here like dreading Monday, like, oh my God, I hate Mondays. We all know people. Hey, a lot of us work those jobs. Okay. Nobody likes Mondays. When you gotta work in an office, nobody likes Mondays. I understand it. Okay. You want to make somebody ask you about what it is that you do. You want to make somebody inquire to you about what you do. All right. On a Monday, I'm going to the pool during noon. Okay. So I'm following up with some of my people. Hey, so, or I'm talking to them and I've been building relationships with them and I keep the conversations going. So, hey, so how's life? Well, oh, good. Awesome. How's work today? Oh, work's awesome. What about you? What are you up to? Oh, I'm actually just getting to the pool, man. Throwing my towel down, getting ready to do some tanning. I'm working today from the pool. I've never talked to this person about my business. Never talked to them about my business. They go, you're doing what? How are you working from the pool? Guess what? You just opened up the door. So now I'm going to pitch you my business. You ask people questions to make them inquire to you about what it is you do, okay? So for another perfect example, I'm going to give you guys some examples. My nephew's birthday about a month and a half ago, okay? We were at Chuck E. Cheese on a Saturday, having a good old time. Hey, y'all ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? Y'all ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? I want you to drop your favorite emoji. I love me some Chuck E. Cheese. I love the games and all the pizza. Yeah, I love pizza. But so I was in there, ran into an old high school friend. This girl, I haven't talked to her since high school. We're talking 12 years ago, okay? Says, Johnny, how are you? What's going on? Oh, life's good. How about yourself? Oh, everything's great. I'm loving life. I'm doing this. Oh, that sounds awesome. What about you? What are you up to? I was like, oh, I'm actually working right now. She looks at me and she's like, oh, what are you doing? Watching kids? And I'm like, no. I work for my cell phone. I work for my cell phone full time. I get paid to post on social media. Wait, what? Well, how do you do that? Oh, you know what? Hey, listen, I got this little one with me real quick. Why don't I grab your number and I'll shoot you a text and we'll talk and we'll catch up. You just opened up the door. Plain and simple. If you're at the guys, you've got to learn to make responses to people to make them inquire to you about what you do, because by doing that, you're building that curiosity as to, well, how is that? I don't understand that. How is that possible? You're walking through the store. Go walking through the store, and you're over here, and you're like, yeah, and you start talking to somebody, and the person's like, yeah, so whatever, blah blah blah. You ask somebody, yeah, so what do you do for work? Oh, I do this, blah blah blah. How about you? And you just tell them you've got to learn to get creative with your responses. Okay, you've got to learn to make responses to people to inquire to you about what you do. Because by doing this, what you're gonna notice is that you're gonna have people reach out to you all the time. Like, and this was something that I didn't understand at first. Okay, because I used to be like, I don't understand. Why do people message me like, oh, I can't get people to respond to me. I can't get people to respond. I don't understand like when the right time is to pitch a business. Well, the reason why is because I've just got it naturally embedded in my head that it's psychology, guys. It really is. I have learned to make responses to people to inquire to me about what it is I do. Okay. So in another example, so we go to the beach. We're at the beach on a Wednesday, and we're at the beach, and I'm talking to people, and people I've been building relationships with. Oh, it's awesome. How's life? How's business going? Business is great. How about you? What are you up to? Or I won't even say business. I'll just say, yeah. So how are you today? What are you up to? Oh, I'm at work. Oh, awesome. I'll be like, oh, awesome. That's dope. Yeah, me too. I'm actually working from the beach today. I say stuff like that. I'm working from the park today. Oh, I'm actually, yeah, I'm at a Tampa Bay Rays game, and I'm working right now from the Rays game. I actually just grew my business a little bit. I just made a sale. I say stuff like that to people to make them go, well, what are you doing? How are you? Fun stuff. Even whenever I was working full time, I would say stuff, and I would utilize ways of being able to relate to people. All right, Natalie and I used to walk around the parks. We would go to what we call Pokemon Park. We played Pokemon Go when it first came out. Hey, I love me some Pokemon Go. I don't play it anymore. It's not income producing. Big distraction, big waste of money. But we used to play Pokemon Go. We'd go to the park, and I'm standing there around a bunch of moms and stuff, and I'm walking through the park, and they're over here, and then I'm walking through the park and having a good old time, and start, mom's standing here in line waiting on her kid to come out of the bathroom, and I'm like, yeah, so how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How about yourself? Oh, great. Just actually doing a little bit of working and getting a little bit of playing some Pokemon while I'm working. She's looking at me like, you're playing Pokemon and you're working? This is like an older lady. Like, how is that even possible? You just open up the door. Make people open the door. That is the whole key to it. It's all psychology. Ask people open-ended questions to make them inquire into you about what you do. Okay, if you're having a problem when you're building relationships with people, don't just, and this is where the problem comes. You guys are so fast to respond back to people. If you're so busy, why do you respond back to me in 0.2 seconds? Make people sit there and wait. You don't have to respond back to them like that. Make people wait. You're a needed person. I got a team full of people. I got a whole bunch of people I'm talking to right now. And if somebody is not interested, or somebody says, "Oh, well, this isn't for me. Oh, this isn't for me. Whatever this possibly is. Well, I don't really know." Okay, yeah, not a problem, man. You just let me know when you're ready. I got other people I got to sign up. What do you mean you got other? Guys, I have signed distributors up by telling them, yeah, you know what? I don't really know if this business is for you. Yeah, this may work for you. It may not. But you tell somebody that this business isn't for them, they're over here and they're like, well, hang on real quick. Why is this business not for me? Well, you said that you weren't, interested in talking to people, but meanwhile, you talk to people all day long. You've got to learn to utilize some psychology in this. Attraction marketing is psychology to the fullest, very much so. And again, we're not manipulating people. Don't chase people, because timing is everything. Timing is so crucial when it comes to this business of signing distributors. So maybe things don't work right now. Maybe they're not ready to jump in. But guys, people go through significant life changes every 6 months in their life. Okay, what you were doing 6 months ago, I can guarantee you're not doing now. Okay, what you were interested in 6 months ago, maybe not everything. Some things you're still going to naturally be interested in. But people go through natural life changes every 6 months. This is how it is. That's the nature of us. So you have got to make sure that you're there whenever they're going through that life change. You catch them at the right timing. Again, this is a marathon with sprints built into it. Okay, I used to say this was a marathon, not a sprint. No, it's a marathon, and you got to sprint a little bit in your marathon. And those are the times when we're getting those drastic amounts of growth. Lifestyle posting, huge. Lifestyle posting is very, very similar to what we're talking about here with psychology. Guys, I'm going to tell you guys, learn some psychology. You got to learn just a little bit of reverse psychology. Reverse psychology, learn psychology of talking to people, learn your colors, learn how to talk to people. I feel like that's another one too. A lot of people, they don't emphasize that. I'm listening for certain keywords. I ask questions, okay? You guys want to know the biggest way that I sign people? I ask questions and I tell them my story. That's it. I don't tell them about the business. I don't tell them about the compensation plan. I don't tell them about the products we sell. Half the time, I don't even tell them what the company is. They go to sign up and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, I don't even know, what is the company? Like, what company do you do? And I'm like, dude, first off, it's on my page. Like, they don't care because they fall in love with you. When you make people feel important and you build a relationship and you build trust and a foundation, guess what? They don't care what it is you sell. They don't care what business you're into. They don't care. They know that you're going to be able to help them and they want to join. They want to be a part of that. And that's what we're trying to do. You offer people solutions to their problems. Everybody's got problems. I got problems. Everybody's got problems. You got problems. I got problems. Everybody got problems. Fix problems. That's what we're here to do. Help people fix problems. Very, very plain and simple. Lifestyle posting is the same thing. So we're getting into the lifestyle posting. Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. I want to touch on psychology colors. I'll say that was right here. So I got to make sure I got my little notepad over here because if not, y'all already know I'll be ranting off. So when we're talking about psychology colors, I listen to people for certain stuff. If somebody's like, so I'm talking to them and they're like, yeah, I'd really, really be interested in working the business in the aspect of, you're able to help so many people. Okay, well, you're a yellow. You want to help people, you're a yellow. I'll tell you what, and even better than that, if a yellow is not interested in joining your business right now, you better ask that yellow for referrals because they want to help you. Hey, man, well, listen, you know what? I understand maybe it's not the right time. Who do you know? Famous 4 words. Who do you know? Who do you know that this business opportunity can help? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Our business is built off of referrals. One successful person, one person that has a great experience tells 3 people about it. One person that has a negative experience tells 20 people about it. Focus on them positive experiences. Very plain. That's real simple. Focus on positive experiences. Psychology colors are huge. Again, I listen to that. Somebody goes, you're talking to somebody and they're over here, oh yeah, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And you're, so what are you into? Like, what do you do? Tell me about yourself. Oh, well, the weekends, I go out, boy, I'm a partier on the weekends. We're at Shepherd's. Shepherd's a beach bar. We're at Shepherd's. We're having a party, man. We're raging. We're having a good old time. And then through the week, Wednesday night, I got ladies night I got to go to. Thursday night, I got 2-for-1 drinks. I'm over here and I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, you're a blue personality. You know what? Check this out, right? You can get paid to party. And I talk to people like that. Plain and simple. I don't need to even tell you, oh, you get paid to party. Well, what's that mean? That means that you can basically get a whole bunch of your friends together. Y'all go drink alcohol in a room and just wrap them all. They'll have a good old time. Everybody gets drunk. Everybody gets wrapped. Everybody gets skinny. Hey, they're like, yo, that sounds great. Let's do it. Very plain and simple. You got those people. These ones are my ones that are Natalie. Man, I will tell you, if I was trying to sign, I know why it took Natalie a year to sign up. She the biggest green personality ever, boy. She over here researching the compensation plan. She over here researching about the CEOs. She over here researching about the company history and about this and that. And when you talk to those greens, boy, they're gonna leave you on the phone for 3 hours. And then you're gonna have to call them back. You're gonna have another conversation with them. You're gonna be on the phone for another 3 hours. All right. When you're talking to them, you know what you need to do? You need to settle in. That's where you need to make sure that you're somewhat of an expert in what it is you're doing, because the green personalities are not going to get away with just telling a story. Okay, you're not going to get away with asking them questions. They're going to be asking you questions. They're going to have a massive amount of questions for you and stuff that you don't normally get asked. They're going to ask you about, like, okay, well, so you said that we get paid with compensation plan. So what are these 5 ways that you get? Okay, well, what is this? What is this leadership bonus? Okay, well, hang on real quick. A generation bonus? Well, what is that? Bro, what? You're talking 6, 7, 8 months down the road before you even need to worry about that. I'll tell you what, let's get you signed up. You go get 4 loyal customers. Why don't you focus on that right now? Well, what's a loyal customer? Well, how's the program work? Okay, well, wait, what? Well, how is that? Oh, okay, well, hang on real quick. So they get anything. They're going to ask you 25 questions about that. I'm just like, oh my God. You've ever had those people? I want you to drop a 7 in the comments, okay? We've all had those people. Those are green personalities. You just have to answer their questions and go on. I will tell you this. They're the hardest ones to sign up, but they're very successful in business because they know everything. They're experts in the business, plain and simple. And then you got your red personalities that are like me. We're very loud. We're very extrovert. We're very, very obnoxious. We're hardworking, but we're outspoken. We're very, very aggressive in general nature. I'm very, very fixated on money. You talk to somebody, and the very first thing they're talking about is, okay, so when do I get paid? How do I got to get paid? What do I got to do to get paid? Okay, we'll talk to them a little bit about the conversation. Well, we get paid 5 ways, bro. You trying to make some money or not? Let's make money. Okay, there's people in the business making making $100,000 a month, $250,000 a month. You trying to get paid or what? Yo, yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. They just want to sign up because you just talked a little bit about that's a red personality. They care about money. They're money motivated. They're natural leaders. That's what it is. Okay. Learn a little bit of psychology when it comes to colors because that's going to help you with how to talk to people. Okay. I will tell you, Natalie and I have done more research on the colors. And then when you really, really get in depth and in detail with it, they even break down and they simplify even further. Okay. That's a whole nother conversation, but you can really, really start to see how the emphasis is on psychology, guys. This business is psychology based. The better you are communicating with people, the more successful you're going to be in your business. Okay, it's the people that are the most successful in this business are the people that have learned to communicate with people the best. Plain and simple. So lifestyle posting, people relate to your struggle before they relate to your success. Okay, because I get people all the time that, well, you know, I don't drive a $100,000 car and I don't live in a $200,000 house. I don't either. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment in Tampa, Florida. I don't know what are you talking about. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, guys, that's an excuse. We need to make sure that we're still doing the little things. Okay. You still, even when you get to the top, people relate to you making $25 in rap cash. I'm going to tell you this. I could be a millionaire. I could literally be making millions and millions and millions of dollars every month. But if I can make $25, I'm going to make my $25. Hey, it all adds up. $25. People relate to the small wins. Small wins are what's going to push you to that next level. So when you're making your lifestyle post, people want to see that it's picking up the grocery bill. People want to see that you're getting a haircut. People want to see that you're getting your nails done twice a month or once a month. People want to see that your rap cash, you just sold some wraps, and now you're able to go buy diapers for your kid. Maybe you were able to pick up dinner for the night. Maybe you and the husband, you sold some wraps. You're able to go, or you got a weekly fast start bonus, and that covered date night. And you guys were able to go get dinner and go to a movie. Whatever it possibly is, you've got to talk about the little wins because the little wins are what's going to push you to the next level. That's what people relate to. When people are getting started in a business, they don't start in a business because they got millions of dollars. Well, if you can recruit those people, though, I will tell you this. You should always aim up. We're going to talk about recruiting up a little bit. I did an awesome video on it. If you guys really want to go in detail with it, I did it a couple weeks back. That's a huge video. We should always be focused on recruiting up. I will tell you guys, always be focused on recruiting up. You want to recruit the best possible people into your business. Successful people surround themselves with successful people. Bums surround themselves with bums. Plain and simple. All right. Talk to everyone like they're your best friend. Very much so. And this is, again, where with the posting. All right. Lifestyle posting, I'm kind of done with that. I know I touched on it briefly, but we need to make sure that we're relating to people's small wins. Okay. Before I kind of keep going. But talk to everybody like you're your best friend. I will tell you that's the key. People notice when you're fake. So I want to give you guys a perfect example. We always talk about in business, keep it simple. This is something me and Natalie were talking about last night. You guys know me. Imagine this. This is going to blow you guys' minds. I'm a talker. Did you guys know that about me? I'm a talker. I talk. I don't shut up. I don't like to shut up. I like to talk. I'm a talker. That's what I do. I've always been that way. I'm a bartender. I've been a bartender my last 12 years of my life. I'm a talker. Do you guys believe that? I talk. It's so crazy to think that. So when we talk about keeping it simple, okay, we talk about scripts and being original and building credibility, okay, can you imagine if I was pitching you a business? Okay, guys, and I do want to tell you guys this. Keep it simple, but you have to find what simple means to you, okay? For me, keeping it simple, I'm a talker. If I'm keeping it simple and you're asking me questions about the business and I'm giving you one-word answers, yes, no. That's not real. You're going to be looking at me. If I'm over here going, hey, so listen, you're asking me a question. Hey, Johnny, so, what's up with the company? You're asking me a question. Hey, so how do you guys get paid? And I just look at you and I go, we get paid 5 ways. Okay, well, how do you get paid? We sell product at retail. We sign up loyal customers, we get residual income, and then we get fast start bonuses. You're going to be like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, that's too simple. Okay, like are you sick? Like, literally, if you're over here and you're going, so how do I get started in your business? And I'm over here and I'm talking to you, and I'm talking about myself here, and I'm just going, yeah, well, it's $99 to get started. Are you ready to go? That may work for some people, okay? That does not work for me. If you know me, I'm a talker. I got to talk. If I'm over here and I'm not talking, you're going to be looking at me going, man, this guy's fake. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, are you just trying to be short with me because I'm just a box on your chart? Because nobody's a box on your chart. Let me tell you guys that. It's relationship 101. Nobody is a box on your chart. Everybody has a purpose in business. Build a relationship with somebody. Everybody's important. It doesn't matter who it is. Everyone's important, okay? I'm a huge believer in that. If I'm not being real with people and I'm not talking, that I can't keep it simple. I can't do it. I've tried keeping it simple, and guess what? I don't sign nobody. I found that whenever I spend 20 or 30 minutes on the phone, people expect that. Yo, if you see Johnny Jumpman calling, don't pick up the phone unless you're ready for a 20 or 30-minute conversation. Y'all know this because your boy goes live saying, yeah, it's going to be a quick video. It's going to be 5-10 minutes. What happens 45 minutes later? Because I talk. So if I'm not talking, I'm not being real. You're not getting real from me, and you're not getting credibility. Be a credible person. Don't be fake. We can all point out the fakes and the phonies. Talkers need to talk. Guys, if you're a talker, talk. Because that's what you're given. That's what you're got. My God-given skill is I have a mouth on me. Okay? I talk. That's what I do. I cannot say the wrong thing I can't say the right thing to the wrong person. Or excuse me, I can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Okay? I can't do it. I can talk and talk and talk. I'm not going to talk anybody out of the business because I may talk them out of it, but I'm going to talk them right back into it. I'm going to talk them right back into it. That's me. You have got to find, again, this is all about what works for you. Keep it simple. Yes, keep it simple. Keep it simple in the aspect of you need to make sure you're hitting on specific points, and you do need to stop. Yes, you do need to stop. But again, if what you're doing is not coming off as real and it's not coming off as genuine, people are going to notice it. Don't come off too short and keep it too simple, because keeping it too simple can lead to people looking at you and you losing credit as to what you're doing. I have experienced this firsthand. People will not sign with me when I'm keeping it short because they're like, okay, he's just being short with me, so all he cares about is signing me up and moving on. No, I got to spend time with people. That is something that I have learned. You have to find your balance with it, though. Now, am I going to tell you I'm going to sit with somebody on a phone for an hour? Yeah, I probably am, to be honest with you. Some people, it just ends up happening. Like, we end up talking, and then before I realize it, we done talk for 45 minutes about everything other than the business opportunity, but that's what people want, because guess what? It shows that you care, and that's what I do. Because I do care. I want to know everything that is going on in your life. If we're going to be in business together, I want to know everything about you. I'll tell you everything about me. We can talk, let's chat, let's do it. I'm all about it. Don't negate the people that you're joining in your business, because your people are not just a box. They're not. Guys, people are people. Everyone's got stuff going on, and the more relatable we are to those people, that's how you're going to build that credibility with them. Utilize third-party validation. I will tell you guys that. Know your upline stories. Have your own story. And if you just started off in network marketing, what is this business doing for you? What is it? Talk about those small wins. Talk about what it's going to do. Be positive. And if somebody's negative, cut them. You don't need those negative people in your life. Positive people, and surrounding yourself with positive people yields a positive result. Okay? We talk about it all the time. Law of association. If you surround yourself with 4 bums, guess what? You're the 5th. Surround yourself with 4 successful people, guess what? You're the 5th. That is the key to growing and being an individual that is a determined individual that's going to go places. You are who you surround yourself with. And I'm going to tell you, surrounding yourself with bad people, with bad influence, is one of the fastest ways to kill your credibility. All right? Don't surround yourself with negative people. And not even just that, having people being negative on your post is a fast way to kill your credibility. If you got somebody if you're making a post and somebody finds it funny to get on your post and be joking around and saying stuff that's negative because it's a joking manner, even if you know them, that's not very funny. Because guess what? You probably just had 10, 15, 20 people that might have possibly been interested in your business opportunity. Now all of a sudden they're not, because they don't know who that guy is. They don't know your relationship with that guy. They don't know your relationship with that girl. And now all of a sudden they're being negative, and they're putting a negative mindset. Because I'm going to tell you guys this. If somebody signs up off of a negative mindset, off of a negative intuition, guess what? They're going to have a negative experience. Plain and simple. They're not going to run their auto ship. They're not going to get the results they want because their mindset already says the products aren't going to work. Oh, this sucks. That person made a comment, and it could have been a joke. Could have been a biggest joke. Guys, I blocked my dad multiple times for doing this. He wants to get on my post and say something just completely off the wall, like just retard. And I'm like, yo, Dad, listen. I'll call him up. Yo, bro, why are you doing that? You know that I make money offline. Do I need to block you? I blocked my dad for a couple months, and then he's good. It happens a couple times a year. I'm like, yo, dude, listen, I blocked you for a couple. You on time out there, sir. I'm make you go stand in the corner. Like you used to put me on probation or whatever they call it whenever you a kid growing up, sentencing or whatever. I don't know. You get in trouble. They go, yo, go sit in your room. Yeah, okay, guess what? You on time out, bro. Plain and simple. You restricted. You got that restriction. That's the word I was looking for. But don't lose your credibility because of your friends. Your friends will kill your credibility faster than anything. Be consistent with your posting. I do consistency with Facebook Lives. I love lives. Super huge aspect. Very, very extremely important. If you guys love using the live feature, I am going to do a video on lives this next week coming up. I'm going to give you guys some tips, my tips on best ways to go live, best tips to go live, some stuff that you guys should be doing and focusing on. But consistency is key. Make sure you're posting consistently, whether that's about the business, whether that's about life. Make sure it's not all about business, guys. It doesn't all need to be about business. You need to make sure that you are. You need to make sure that you're focusing on different aspects. People follow you because of you. People fall in love because of you. Okay. Don't just make people fall in love with business. If all you want to do is post about a business, I'm gonna make a suggestion for you guys. If all you want to do is post about business, get on Snapchat, use Instagram stories, use Facebook stories. You can post your life away about the business. Post about it. People are still gonna see it. Keep your Facebook to where you're still gonna be posting good quality content that's value, because the fastest way to kill your credibility is to do nothing but spam people with your advertisement. Nobody likes advertisement. Nobody likes telemarketers. All right. Again, we got TiVo now. We flip through the commercials. I don't watch commercials. Even when I loved even when we had Red Zone. All right. I love football commercials. Are great. That's like the only TV I watch. I love football commercials. I will make sure that I skip through the football commercials, even during the Super Bowl. I'll record the Super Bowl and then I'll screen through the commercials. Super Bowl commercials are the best commercials. People paying the most money to get those commercials. I don't care about no commercials. I want to watch the game. Do you agree with me? Y'all agree with me? I want y'all to drop me some love. I want to see some loves hop across that screen. And if you guys are enjoying this video so far, do definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves, and comment what you guys are taking from this so far. I got a couple more tips, and then we're going to kill this video. I normally do about an hour and 15, an hour and a half on Sundays, because I do want to make sure I'm getting content out there to answer everybody's questions. Consistency is key. Make sure you're doing leadership development. Super important aspect. Again, guys, the better the leader you are, the better the people you're going to recruit. Focus on recruiting up. So again, this is a video that I did. I will strongly suggest, if you have not seen it, go back and look. It is a video that's pretty much titled Recruiting Up and the importance of recruiting up. It's extremely beneficial to recruit successful people. So when you're making out a list of people, when you first get started, if you do a monthly list of people that you want to follow up with, whatever it possibly is, you need to think about the most successful people in your business, and you need to go and target those people. Okay, I've told the story before from some network marketers that didn't target specific individuals because they thought they were quote unquote too successful for their business and their opportunity. Their friend signs up in their business, their friend signs up with their opportunity, then goes and recruits that person that was too successful, and that person ended up being a millionaire in the company and made their friend $1 million. And that guy could have just reached out to them and asked them, and they never did. Don't be that guy. Okay, don't be that guy. Plain and simple. So stories. Guys, people buy emotion. They buy emotion. I utilize stories when I'm talking to distributors on the phone. I do talk to people on the phone, and I want to talk. I touched on it a couple times already about red flags. Certain red flags, okay? If you're not able to pick up the phone and give me a call, I don't want you on my team. I will tell you guys, I am savage when it comes to the team. I'm not just gonna accept anybody. Why? So you can waste my time? You know how many times I've wasted my time with people? I'm not wasting my time. I'm not interested in that. I'm not going to chase people. Okay. First off, I don't chase people. If you don't pick up, if you're not going to give me your cell phone number, you're not going to pick up the phone and let's have a quick 10, 15, 20 minute phone call. We know that can turn 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe hour. Happens. If you're not going to pick up the phone and let's have a quick phone call, I don't want you on my team. The reason why, hey, if you're signing a distributor and you're on my team, I want you putting me in a 3-way phone call. So if you're not comfortable getting on the phone and asking people for their cell phone number, guess what? You're not going to be successful when it comes to the way that we sign distributors. It's called third-party validation, okay? You take your upline, you put your upline on the phone, you let your upline do the selling. You listen to how we talk to people, and you learn right there. You're learning from the experience that's right in front of you. Put me on the phone with a potential distributor. I guarantee you I get them to sign. You're going to sit back and you're going to go, dude, you didn't even tell them anything about the business. How did that happen? You don't need to. I don't need to. Third-party validation. I've got the results to speak for it. Okay. When I didn't have the results that spoke for it, I'd be super quick to call. Okay. I'd tell people about what it's doing for me. Okay. Don't be afraid to leverage your uplines, guys. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Again, my team knows this. Yo, you need me to help you sign a distributor? You better pick up that phone and put me in a 3-way call because we're going to sign them. Dude, if your team's growing, my team's growing. Why does that not benefit me? In an upline that doesn't think that way, they're not ready to be successful in business. You need to make sure that, like, when it comes to that aspect, you have got to make sure that you're doing everything you possibly can. If your downline, if somebody on your downline is trying to get somebody to sign up with the business and they're not comfortable signing people up, hey, you better step in and you need to say, hey, don't worry about it. Let's do it. Let's get them. Let's put them in a 3-way chat. Let's put them in a 3-way call. You listen, let me talk, so that way you can learn and get comfortable. Do that several times, and eventually they're going to get comfortable with it. That is old school network marketing. I always say 101. That is network marketing 101. Third-party validation is one of the most important, crucial aspects of signing distributors. Guys, do you know this? 97% of network marketers never sign a distributor. 97%. Isn't that crazy to think that? 97% of distributors never sign their own distributor. So guess what? If you've got somebody that's coming over here and they're throwing out, they need help with the distributor, you better be the first person to, hey, yo, man, pick up the phone. Put me on the phone. Let's do it. If you guys are taking something from this video, you know I'm going to say it. Drop me some likes and drop me some loves. I definitely appreciate that, guys. Very much so. We're getting finished up here. So when we're talking about the aspects of stories, I utilize stories. I tell my story. I tell Natalie's story. I'll tell stories from other successful people. I have learned a lot of the ambassador stories. If I'm talking to a college kid, hey, I'm going to talk about the Courtney, that's the young college girl that hit ambassador in 5 months with the business. She's a college kid. That relates to college kids. Yo, bro, check this out, right, man? Yo, this girl, she was in college. She's sitting in college, and in 5 months, off of her college network, she built a whole massive $1 million organization. 5 months. People want to hear that. You know what that just said to that college kid? Dang, I need to sign up for this. Are you kidding me? I know so many people in college. Learn your stories. Hey, you want to talk about you're talking to somebody that's involved in fitness? Talk about Ronnie and Dario. He owns a gym. Talk about them. Talk about Stephanie and Joel Dunn, about how they owned a franchise of gyms and they stepped in to this business and they started exceeding with it. Okay? There's all kinds of professional athletes that are joining this business. Okay? If you're talking to moms, know some of the ambassadors that have multiple kids and talk about them. Talk about their stories and how they were able to stay home now because they were working and they're out here and they're busting their butt for 60, 70 hours a week, not being able to spend time with their kids, and now all of a sudden they've got all the freedom in the world to stay. You should know your uplines. You should know your uplines upline, and you should know your uplines stories to be able to leverage those stories, because guys, stories sell. They connect with people out of emotion. I don't talk logic because I don't need to talk logic. 20% of your sales are going to come from logic. 80% is going to come from emotion. I'll take that 80% over that 20% any day. If you agree with that, can I get an amen in them comments? Goodness. Give me 80% over 20% all day. I'll take it. Very plain and simple. The next thing I want to touch on, being coachable, okay? Guys, when you get started in this business, you don't know how to sign distributors. Signing distributors and signing loyal customers is completely different. You have to talk to people completely different. It's a different method. It's a different vibe. You've got to do something completely different. Yes, you're utilizing stories, but it's completely different talking to somebody about a business opportunity that they're going to be investing money into to potentially make money than it is to just, hey, are you interested in trying a product? Completely different, okay? You have to go about it completely different, all right? Being coachable, if you're not coachable, some people need to fail on their own. I was one of those people. I need to fail on my own. Understandable. But the honest to God's truth is that we've got to make sure that we're there to set our teams up for success. We've got to make sure that we're there to set our teams up for success. Plain and simple, but be coachable. Listen to the people that are actually having success in this business and apply what they're telling you to apply. No matter who it is, find somebody that's doing stuff, that's doing it successful, and do it. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. Being coachable is huge, man. And again, that's knowing your color personalities is really big. We talked about keeping it simple. Ask questions. Yes, and then again, using your uplines to close. I want to tell you guys, it's huge, huge, huge. Because they're the ones that have the experience in doing it. If they recruited you, let them talk and let them recruit other people. Like I said, I wish every single one of my distributors would have me on the phone 10 times. I would sit here all day long on the phone and close out distributors all day. You ain't gonna drive me crazy. Let's do it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Work with an abundance mentality. Always aim to help people. I will tell you guys that the more people you help, the more successful you're going to be in this business, the more that God's going to bless you, regardless of whether or not you believe in faith or not. I will tell you guys an abundance mentality is a key to growing in this business. Help and look to help as many people as possible, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it influences your paycheck or not. Now, you know how many people are in my inbox all the time? It doesn't influence my paycheck, but I feel an obligation to help every single person that's in my inbox. Why? Because I feel that I'm going to have – it's law of reciprocation. I believe that I'm going to have a bigger blessing down the road for me because I help as many people as possible along the way. And guess what? Whenever I stopped and I stopped focusing on being a selfish person and I took my own selfishness out of it and I started focusing on other people's needs and helping other people regardless of whether or not it impacted my paycheck, guess what happened to my paycheck? Funny how it doubled and then it doubled and then it doubled and then it doubled and then it doubled. There's something to it. When you put good vibes out there to the people and you help people regardless of whether or not they're a potential, whether or not they're a distributor in the business, whether they're not even a distributor in your business and they're a distributor in somebody else's business, it doesn't matter. Regardless of what it is, help as many people as possible because that's what we do. When you get into that mindset of I need to help. Now I might say, guys, this is coming from a red personality. I am the biggest red ever. Helping, when I hear help, I think of yellow personalities. I will tell you, we've all got a little bit of the color personalities. We've all got them all. We got a little bit of all of them. Okay, you're more dominant in certain ones. Focus on helping as many people as possible. All right, guys, I'm not joking when I say I help if you guys are in my inbox and you ever sent me a message and I've ever messaged you back, whether it's a voice message, whatever it possibly is, even if you're not on my downline, it doesn't matter what it is. I want you guys to drop some loves for me. I answer everybody. Everybody. It's an abundance mentality because I know, again, that the more I pour out there and I pour into people, the more I'm going to receive as a bigger blessing. God's always got a bigger blessing for you guys. Going live, again, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Go live, talk about your products, talk about your business, talk about what it's doing for you. Go live, tell your story, whatever it is, go live. Just go live. Going live is great. A couple times a week. Don't do it every single day. I had to get away from doing it every day because I found my videos start to overlap. I'll touch on that in a live video. And again, asking for referrals, guys, it's huge. If you've got somebody that's a loyal customer, ask for them every referral. Hey, do you know anybody that can make some money from this business? You know anybody that can make some extra money from this business? People are referral you people. They will very much so refer you people. There's a lot of network marketing. Like, guys, how do you think old school network marketing was built back in the day? Think about that. Before social media even existed, how was network marketing built? Referrals. Yeah, I mean, you would pick up the phone and maybe you would message or call 500 people in a day. Old school marketing method, sure, very much so. The old school telemarketer method. That's what used to work, very much so. But when it comes to the overall aspect, when you sign somebody, what'd you do? You ask for a referral. Don't be afraid of asking people for referrals, even if they're not interested in business. You'd be surprised how many people will jump on an opportunity. Make sure you have your story written out. I will tell you guys that having your own story written out is extremely crucial in multiple ways, different ways. Maybe don't give the whole story and then rewrite another story and then rewrite another story. Natalie and I both have our story written multiple ways, probably 6 or 7 different ways each. Natalie's probably got it written like 40 different ways. I'm knowing her. I already know. She's an overachiever. So she probably got it done like 40 different ways. You want to make sure you have your story written. Guys, I've reposted the same story multiple times, and every single time I do it, it inspires people, it motivates people, I get people in my inbox. Plain and simple. Going live is a great way to tell your story. People want to hear it. They want to hear it live. Live also builds credibility. It builds influence because, again, leadership is influence. And that's where the leadership aspect is going to come in. I really noticed that my social media changed when I started focusing on leadership development. Okay, I started recruiting better people. I started putting better content, better value out there. And I really do. I feel like that's one of the biggest keys. So really focus yourselves when it comes to the distributor aspect because we're going to get finished up here. By the way, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves. If you do share this video, please drop me a shared comment down there in the comments. I do appreciate that. But the real big key, guys, is just focus on building relationships. Make sure you're interacting with as many people as possible. Always want to build relationships. I build relationships through the comments. That's what I do. It helps with the visibility on my page. It's getting me more and more visibility. My visibility is continuing to grow because I build interaction through the comments. I focus on building relationships through the comments. As soon as it gets to business talk, I'll get them on Messenger and I get them on the phone, okay? I have found that for me personally, it's too much information for me to go through and be messaging people. And I will tell you guys this, if you're having a hard time signing people, maybe you're using too much Messenger when it comes to distributors. Pick up the phone and call them, okay? Because the problem is and this is like, okay, you can sign loyal customers through Messenger all day, and I'm not saying you can't sign distributors through Messenger, but it's much easier to ask people lots of questions, and so that way it doesn't drag out. Because if I was to sit there and ask people the amount of questions, I'd be messaging you for a week, and not even just that. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Some people, if you ask them a question and it requires them to text too much, they're not going to answer the question. Think about that. If I'm asking you a question and maybe it's too much for you to answer, you're not going to message me back. You're not going to. Whereas if you're on the phone and I ask you a question, guess what? I can just kind of put you on the spot. You have to think, what are you going to do, hang up on me? Okay, well, that's fine. You just saved me time. Again, red flag. Okay? Red flags. Oh, my God. I've touched on this like 6 times. I don't know why I haven't finished it. I'm going to finish it before I get off. But that's a red flag. So you want to make sure that we're focusing on getting people on the phone, because you'll be surprised. Pick up the phone and call them. All right. You may find that by picking up the phone and getting people, you may find you just eliminated messaging somebody for 3 weeks and then getting them on a Zoom call and getting them on a FaceTime and then having to call and then you call them and then they're finally just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not interested. You might have just saved yourself so much time. And guys, one thing I do want to tell you, the biggest thing, please avoid hover mode. What is hover mode? Oh, you know what? This person said they're going to sign up Friday, so I'm good. And you don't talk to anybody until Friday, and then what happens on Friday? If you've ever had this happen, I want you to drop a fire emoji, because you know what? It makes me mad. I'm going to message you on Friday, and then you sit around and you wait, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. I got 3 distributors signing up on Friday. Friday comes, and none of those distributors sign up. If you've ever had that happen, I want you to drop a fire emoji. It happens. Guess what? Don't be in hover mode. What is hover mode? You're sitting back and you're hovering over top of the people. Okay, this is old in, new out. You need to constantly be focused on recruit. I'm gonna tell you what. As soon as I got one person that's like, yeah, bro, I'll talk to you on Friday. Great. You know what? I'm gonna make sure that I'm over here trying to get 10 more people on Friday, so maybe I get 1 or 2 to sign up. Okay, you're never going to have enough. You're never going to have to stop recruiting. You're never going to have to stop signing customers. You are never going to have to stop building your business. Okay? When you get to the top, number 1 incomer, what do you think? You just stop working? No, guess what? When you get to the top, you got to keep on growing. You got to keep on building. You are never going to stop recruiting people in this business. So don't sit back and wait on one person. Because I'm going to tell you guys this. Even if that one person runs the ambassador, that doesn't put you in an ambassador. Even if you sign that one person signs up and they make $1 million in this business, that doesn't guarantee you that you're going to make $1 million in this business. It takes 5. It takes 5 on your team to get to the top. Really, it takes 2. It takes 2 to really build a world-class income in our business. But it takes 5 to get to ambassador. So don't just wait on one. One person is never worth waiting on. I don't wait on anybody. All right? I don't play the waiting game. Great. Oh, you're going to sign up Friday? Awesome. Talk to you Friday. You don't answer the phone? Great. I'm not worried about it because I've already got relationships built with 100 more people. I focus on relationships any and everywhere I go. I network. I don't care where it is. Everywhere. Talk to everyone. Everyone. Everyone should know. Everyone should know what you're doing. You don't have to pitch them a business. Just tell everybody needs to know what you're doing. Everyone needs to know. Everybody knows that I work at Works. Well, why hasn't he pitched me the business? Because psychology. I want you to ask me about the business before I pitch it to you. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, again, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves. I'm getting finished up here. Other than that, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Focus on the relationships. I forgot red flags again. It's all right, though. I'm not really worried about it. Red flags are just, guys, if you start noticing people do stuff, turn off their auto ship, poor communication, don't want to call you, just they're red flags. You're going to learn your own red flags. It's the stuff that's just going to get consistent. People are going to go, oh, hey, man, can you send me your link? Why? So that way you can avoid me. And I literally will tell people, well, why do you want me to say? I'll send you my link whenever you're ready to sign up. So are you ready to sign up right now? Well, no. I'll sign up Friday. Okay, well, I'll send you my link then on Friday, bro. Well, why don't you just send it to me now? Because me sending you my link now, like, that's what I have found and I literally call people out. Well, what I've found in the past is whenever I send people my link now and you say you're going to sign up Friday, you don't sign up. Me sending you my link is a way for you to say, oh, I'm not really interested in the business. That's like a way out. That's why I offer you a way out. I offer everybody a way out. Yo, listen, man, if there's anything something you want to be interested in, hey, let them go. Offer people a way out. I will definitely say that. And it comes, especially when it comes to distributor. Hey, man, if this doesn't sound like something you're interested in, just tell me straight up so that way we can end this phone call. I got 3 other people I need to talk to. I got 3 other appointments. I don't have any appointments after that person. They don't know that. Hey, man, listen, I got 3 other appointments after you. If this doesn't sound like something you're interested in, just let me know, man, and we can kill the phone call. I'm not worried about it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Just be honest and be upfront with me and communicate. I'm very, very aggressive with setting the tone with people up front. Plain and simple. So learn your red flags so that way you don't waste your time. Learn who to spend your time with. Focus on relationship building. Build trust. Build a foundation. Build that quality team, that quality culture in your organization, and your team will explode, guys. Third-party validation, make sure you're using it. Learn those psychology colors and be a product of the product. People don't buy you. People don't buy the company. They buy you. So true leaders are product of the product, guys. Next week, loyal customers. We're going to touch base on that. Get you guys' numbers up into the month volume. I think it's perfect. I will have the famous Miss Fitness Princess with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves, and drop your aha moments in the comments. I do appreciate everybody for jumping on here, and I will talk to you guys later. Have an awesome night.